We are going to be doing Rocketeer to Phase 2
I think we're
Wanda.
over these raids. Huh.
And we're
kinda
really
that
so
name. Should we call
close
him No
to
Name?
Jevin.
So after flying home, I kind of noticed something.
Lily.
I might have to kill
But
this.
anyways,
There's,
let's go
kind
to
of a- I feel like you're
Wanda.
affecting my iron raids. Even though I am getting them pretty fast.
And I began to clear them out. Except I got
This
stuck
is
again.
phase 1.
I think that might be the theme of this
And
movie.
phase
Everything is just
two.
latching
Wanda
onto me and not
looks
letting go.
insane.
I think my world
Wanda
is clingy
looks
because I've been gone for so long. But after that fun stuff of clearing out a lot of the iron golems, I was getting
Wanda's like
organized
sad
and
that
found out
one
my
sheet.
elevator is beautiful.
I gotta fix
And
it
then
back,
the creeper
Wanda.
just
Here we
had to
go.
blow up. 4 days in and everything is going so
Oh,
and there's no
this
way I'm
is
working on my baby
Wanda.
this movie.
You know what? Just because of how this is going, I am not working on
Animation.
that. With how my luck is right now, I know something terrible is just gonna keep happening. So I might as well not touch one of my most prized possessions because I don't even want a chance.
Anyway,
I know you all want me to finish the auto
so do it.
Trust me, so do I. I want to make my auto sorting system already, but I also want to get
Ow.
another mega bill. It's not like I have 3 or 4 or whatever
I'll
number
make,
going
like,
on right
the
now.
creepiest
But I need 2 more
smile.
ancient debris because I need a lodestone for the area.
Like that.
Oh, I also just made an off switch for the bamboo
Like
shoot because
that.
the autonator is overflowing. And speaking of overflowing, I was really confused.
Is that
That's like
woman
a
with the
sussy
traveling
smile. Okay.
Traitor? What? Huh?
Yeah, I was really stunned and worried. I legit thought that this was another player, since I didn't think it was possible for a traveling trader to spawn up there. They do anything for a sale. Now, back to the lodestone. I went into the nether and I thought I was heading to the ancient debris mining spot, until I traveled for over 10 minutes and got immensely lost. I went back and did you know that I had another fortress like 3 minutes from my portal, if that makes sense. I spent a bit of time in there exploring, but that's not important. I found the ancient debris mine shaft. It didn't take me too long, maybe 15 minutes to find 2 ancient debris. I lost track of time. I just went numb and kept mining, and I was tempted to see if I could find more, but I don't have enough self-loathing for that. Never smelt it, but while traveling in here, I need to make this entire nether section my first giga build, maybe second. I want to make it completely safe, beautiful, and easy to travel. And speaking of giga builds, my next one, it's going to be an entirely new base, fully self-sufficient and all that fun stuff. I'm going to remix and improve a popular YouTuber's hardcore base, but for clickbait reasons, I'm not saying who just yet. With the lodestone done, I flew out and find a nice spot near the ocean, a perfect area near the desert and a village like 100 blocks away. But first, I need to clear out this forest, which is so much easier said than done. No joke, I spent the entire day cutting down like 15 trees or something. I don't know what Mr. Cheese was worried about, but the forests aren't going anywhere. These baddies are incredibly resilient. Also, I need wood. Almost out back at home. So, I did say giga build, not a mega build. Meaning this place is going to be massive, and I'm planning on using the entire grass area. I'd tell you how big it is, but I don't even know. But, to at least not forget what I'm planning here, I dug a line, because that's how you climb things in life. But, this build is going to take up way too much time, so I'm not going to do it yet. I just wanted to bait you all. My inventory was full, and I headed back home. While I was getting organized and being incredibly happy over how much dirt I have now, I thought about it long and hard. Like 3 seconds. But it's time to remove my starter home. It's survived like 900 days, but it's just in an awkward spot in my compound. It's annoying to get into to put stuff away, so I removed it. Hopefully it doesn't make you angry. But to not make you angry, it's time to bring back Bumble. But first, I want to change out this section of my compound to a Shroomlight district. Just to really section off everything, and because the Shroomlights are orange and will fit the behemoth very well. Firstly, to get Shroomlights better, I had to trick out my netherite hoe. Because you need to treat
Bro,
your
I haven't
hoe
touched it
for
yet.
You get me? It's a give and take relationship. So I iced out my hoe and I was ready. I went to the nether as one would for some nether
I
items.
don't even know.
And then found a crimson
Let's
biome.
go!
And I was surprised with how fast I could collect these bad boys. Except for when the dirtbags steal it from me. Now, I'll just skip ahead because who wants to watch me mine in a game that has it in its title? Also, the guys were bullying me and it was making me feel really bad. Reminded me of senior year in high school. So I returned back home to safety and shoved everything randomly into a chest. I just can't be asking anymore to stay organized. I have a chest monster and I'm just gonna wait until I make my item sorting system get organized. Now, for the behemoth, I first got rid of visible light sources that were Shroomlights. And, well, it was looking good until I also decided to remove light sources that you can't see and replace them with Shroomlights. Probably not smart since they were for sea lanterns and a lot easier to get than shroom lights. While my entire building is lit up really well, mobs can't spawn in here. With these shaders on, though, everything was just too dark and gloomy. I had to line up the dark areas while worrying about how it'll change the look. I'll probably come back and redo these, but I wanted to get the general idea down in each area. I finished up the looked honeycomb, and now for the brain-hurting part. I want to make this entire room a honey collection area, where I'll never have to hand-collect it and refill the machine with bottles. I want to be lazy and have it fully automated. The main issues, I have no idea how to do any of that. So, to save my head for a little bit, I went back to change out the torches to shroom lights and lighting up the dark areas. Now that it's later, I'm therefore wiser. I wore a monocle and came up with the redstone machine in the creative mode. I definitely didn't look up a YouTube tutorial or anything. I marked out the center of the beehive, which was an even number, so there's 2 centers. And I'm planning on making it look like there's a tube coming out of the beehive for collection. Make it look more factory-like, but for the machine, I need ice. And don't worry, I listened to your 5,000 comments this time. I know, I need to use packed ice that doesn't melt with light sources or heat. So I flew to the polar bears biome and stole more of their home. They deserve it. I collected a number of shulkers that I can't count because counting is for nerds, and flew home. I was getting organized, but then wanted to get more ice, mainly because I wanted to farm some more polar bear tiers. It made me feel good, and I wanted to gather a ton of ice for future item sorting system pathways, and because once all the ice melts, I can sell it back for a huge profit. Thinking of future capitalism. Once I tormented the polar bears enough and had a few bottles of their tiers, I headed back home and found out that you can also craft packed ice. A very nice discovery. And now for the redstone part. First I had to do the hoppers since that's the biggest part of it. I didn't want to put it too close to the edge since the outside is just 1 block away and I know this is going to be a thick boy. I mainly just got the collection part done today, but I underestimated the location of this for the item sorting part. Well, not really an item sorter. I'm making a system that will check when a beehive is full of honey and then collect it, while another area will detect when a dispenser uses a glass bottle and then send 1 glass bottle to refill it. So I never have to come in here to refill the dispensers. I can just keep a chest at the entrance of the building full of glass bottles. It all sounds a lot more complicated than it really is. Trust me, it's really not.
Let's
that
go see
easy.
it!
It sounds smart. A little side quest. My iron stopped working, so I went around and killed some iron golems.
Oh my
That
god, that's
usually
literally
fixes it for some
actually
reason.
so cool.
Also, made more
Like,
redstone
it's
items to
literally
fill out the
filling
build
down
and
like
made the
dirt
collection
ball.
spot. Everything was going smoothly, man. I had to
That's
make
so
sure to
smooth.
cover up all the holes because bees are annoying and dumb, but we still.
That's insane
Now,
right there.
since my item sorting system that isn't set up yet, there's no point in me connecting this to
God.
it. So I'm just making a little collection area for it. But now I'm thinking about it, is it even wise to have this connected to it? Especially since this honey stuff will fill up incredibly fast. Or at least it did in the creative world. Within an hour, I think I had an entire line of honey bottles, but that's a future problem for future smart me. I was going to make everything look pretty, but it'd be better if I do all the redstone stuff first. And now, for the auto refilling station, which is going to hijack off of the redstone signal from the auto dispenser clock thingy. And funny story, you see, I got the machine repaired and made an ice bridge up top. Then, as I was going to make it go down
Let's
to
make
the
some
lobby,
beats.
I realized I don't have to build it up here. I can just build it down there. So, yeah, I kind of wasted a day. Tore down the bridge and made it go down instead. I'm smart. It was all going easy for making the tunnel stuff, getting the house water loaded just and whatnot. But then the redstone part.
Well, this is insane! But if you want me to do pinkies, make sure to like and subscribe. Anyways,
After a few hours in the creative
bye!
I just couldn't find a way for the signal to travel down in a 1 block line. I had to do the traditional staircase way. I linked it up to the collection dispenser spot and all was going well until I didn't. I tested out the chute with 6 blocks and when I went to the bottom refilling area, all 6 test dirt blocks were still there. Somehow the signal wasn't reaching. So I put my massive scientific PhD